Okay, so we're going to be working with linear equations today that sometimes have no solution or an infinite number of solutions. So far, we have been working with ones that have one solution. Okay, so here's an example of working with equations that have a no solution. So they're going to look very similar to what we've done in the past. Right now, I have solved 3 minus 4x equals negative 7 minus 4x. So we're going to start as we have in the past. It's when we get to our final answer that it's going to look a little bit different. Okay, so as I work my way through this problem, I'm still going to work to get x's by themselves on one side. So I like to work x's on the left side, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. So plus 4x. So on this side of my equal sign, I'm going to say plus 4x. Now you'll notice negative 4 plus 4 would give me 0 x's, so these canceled out because I got 0 x's. Okay, so there's really nothing there. But what's left over now that I've done that is I have a 3, my equal sign, and a negative 7. Can 3 be equal to negative 7? No, that's not a possibility. So this is an example of when you would say there's really no solution to this problem. Okay, and this will come into play later on when we're working with some other processes later in the book that you're going to have to understand when we get a no solution situation. Okay, so let's try another one. Now, keep in mind that as we're working through these problems, you're going to have to still use the skills that we've been working on. So for example, here I have some distributive property. So it's having us practice that distributive property some more. Okay, so as I work through this, I'm going to distribute 0.5 to 10 and then put my x behind it because the x was right behind the 10. If you need to use your calculator, you may. But I just think of half of 10 would be 5x. And then 0.5 times 7, so half of 7 is 3.5, so plus 3.5 equals 5x on this side. Nothing to simplify there. So now, because I'm looking at this, here's my equal sign. I already have the x by itself, the x's by themselves on the right-hand side, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. So that canceled out, and if I do 5x minus 5x, that gives me 0 x's or nothing. So now I'm left with 3.5 equals there's nothing over here. There's a 0, there's nothing there. Well, can 3.5 equal 0 or nothing? No, so that would be a no solution. So when we, whoops, I meant to put an S there. So when we end up where we've got our answers that are different on both sides, and the x's canceled themselves out, that is a no solution.